Today, Mr. S would like to show us what to look out for when adjusting the switching point and hysteresis of SUCO pressure switches. Let's start with the hex 24 switches. The standard form as well as the switch with integrated connector have a set screw for comfortable adjustment of the switching point. Now to the hex 27 switches. Here you see a standard form and also the version with integrated connector. In this case we use a Deutsch 3-pole as an example for all our hex 27 switches with integrated connectors. The SUCO hex 27 pressure switches have 2 screws. The big screw is to adjust the switching point and the small screw is to adjust the hysteresis. The screws must not to be mixed up. Please be very careful when adjusting the hysteresis, because incorrect adjustment may cause a complete failure to the switch. An exception are our pressure switches of series 0140, 0141. These switches do have a changeover contact, but the hysteresis is not adjustable. The switching point can be adjusted with this set screw. Now you see our hex 30 pressure switches, and especially our pressure switches of series 0161, 0162. Please untighten the hex nut first before adjusting the switching point with a big screwdriver. Fasten the hex nut again afterwards. Do not try to change the switching point with the small screw which lays underneath, because this may destroy the pressure switch. At the pressure switch series 0159, untighten the hex nut first. Then you can comfortably adjust the switching point with your fingers via the knurled screw. At the series 0184, 0185 and 0194, 0195 there are 2 possibilities how to adjust the switching point. Either you take off the connector first to adjust the switching point and the hysteresis via the dedicated set screws, or you can adjust the switching point very comfortably through the connector. Finally, you can see our series 0240, 0241. The switching point can be easily adjusted with an Allen key. You can find all this information on the supplied manual or on our homepage www.suco.de. We recommend to order the switches with factory adjusted hysteresis. In general, the set point will rise by turning the set screw clockwise. By turning counterclockwise, the set point gets lowered. Can Mr. S remember all this? Well, he doesn't need to. He can always watch this movie again.